Hey guys, I just want to let you know before the video starts that I know how my mic sounds, and I've been working on getting a new one, but so far with how things are going with the world right now, it's been very hard to get one to ship, but I won't sound like this forever, I promise. Hey guys, my name is Sid, and welcome to my channel. This is my first devlog where I'm just going to introduce you guys to me, the channel, and talk a little bit about what I hope to do with it, and yeah, I hope you enjoy. So, first and foremost, I'm a programmer. That's sort of my thing. It's something that I have a big passion for, and it's what I like to spend my time doing. And in addition to that, I really love game development. I love playing games, and I love making them just as much. And because I'm so into programming, it makes it really fun to do something that I love while making something that I love at the same time. It's pretty much like the perfect setup. But also, in terms of making things, I also make apps for the App Store. And I'm not going to toot my own horn too hard here, but I've kind of gotten the App Store under my thumb. They really like all of the apps that I make, So before I go into my next tangent, I just want to apologize for the sudden shift in mic quality. I'm going to put a disclaimer at the beginning of the video about it, but still, I know it's probably kind of jarring. But I want to talk about art in games. Now, we all know that art is a really big part of games, and no one will want to play a game that is not aesthetically pleasing, or at least nice to look at in some way. Even I am kind of like that, and I am probably the worst artist to ever walk the face of this earth. It's really bad, almost, how incompetent I am when it comes to art. Even programmer art I struggle with. And I am not exaggerating when I say I think there is no one, not a single person, who is worse than I am at drawing. And just to show you that I am not kidding, here are some examples of my art for you to just make your own conclusions from.
Bruh, look at this dude. Wait till you see the... No, 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 no.
So I wish I could lie and say that art is really old, but it's not. It's relatively new. And it gives the wrong impression about a game when your art looks like a child drew it, and that child has only 2 fingers on each hand. It does kind of give the wrong vibe off. And it's something that really bugs me about my games is how they look, because no matter how good the gameplay is, if they look that bad, they don't really do anything for anyone playing them. And in addition to that, my games, they kind of feel bland. It's hard when you're playing a game that you really like and something you're proud of, but it just doesn't feel right. It really is a discouraging thing to see. Generally though, I'm usually too busy to spend the time to sit down and refine and kind of iron out a gameplay loop that I'm happy with. I have a lot of stuff to do outside of programming, and it can be tough to kind of allocate time to do something about how gross the game feels. I'm currently a student, and that means I have a lot of my time taken up by homework, clubs. They're not like clubs like this, but like my school clubs, which are more like this, but still very time-consuming nonetheless. But because of the quarantine going on, I've had a lot of time to do whatever I want. And, in theory, because I am a student, I should have a lot of online classwork to do, and I technically do, but if you're like me, then I'm not really focusing on that. It's not good for my mental health. So because I've been in quarantine, I've been going over game ideas in my head. And so usually outside of the quarantine, I work with kids. I'm a babysitter. And it's pretty good money, and I do really enjoy it. But then I got to thinking. So you know how when you babysit, you have to deal with rambunctious kids and get them to bed and stuff like that. It's pretty crazy. But I also really, really like monsters. Monsters are pretty dope. So then I was like, what if I took the two and I combined them? That sounds probably like a terrible game, but hear me out. The game I'm thinking of making would be like a top-down RPG where you, the babysitter, would have to craft traps using household items to fend off waves of monsters. Your part-time gig as a babysitter is accompanied with another part-time gig being a monster hunter. So I came up with the fantastic name, My Babysitter is a Monster Hunter. But in addition to that, I also want to do other stuff on this channel. I want to do stuff like game jams, those are something that I've always wanted to do, and with all this time on my hands, I don't see a better time to do it than the present. So that's something you'll definitely be seeing on here in the near future. So before I wrap this video up, I do just want to emphasize that I am probably going to be focusing a whole lot on programming on this channel. Totally okay if you're not into that type of stuff. If you like hearing my fantastic voice, that's totally okay. I won't hold it against you. But I do just want to let you know that this is a whole channel about programming and game development, but you don't need to love programming to watch a game development devlog. So just to put that out there. So yeah, that's gonna just about do it for me. I'm sorry about how my microphone sounds. I am totally aware, but if you want to lambast me in the comments, I get it. You had to listen to this, I know. But yeah, let me know how you think it went. Let me know what I could do better. I do know about the mic situation though, so you don't have to flame me for that. But yes, thank you so much, and I hope you guys will tune in soon for my first real devlog. Bye bye.